Garry Thomas loved Burlington. He served the community in a number of ways and wanted to give back as much as he could. Garry passed away in November, and the past Emmy recipients thought it was fitting to honor Garry's memory as a recipient of this year's Emmy Award.
Always impressed me, again, about the type of person that Garry was. He could take a complete stranger and make her fall in love with our community.
As a community member, Garry owned and operated Thomas Janitorial Services with his wife, Roseanne. He also served as pastor of Glory Redemption Church in Fort Madison.
We were right in the middle of this thing when Garry walked in, and I told him about my granddaughter. The man immediately put his hand on my shoulder and started to pray. And that had a huge impact on me. And I knew he was a greater man than I ever imagined before after that.
Garry graduated from Burlington High School and Southeastern Community College. Garry was a great basketball player and played for the SEC Blackhawks. He was the starting point guard for his team, and they placed 5th at the national tournament. He held the assist record for many years at SEC.
Garry was competitive at everything. Garry just had a knack. He was a natural for anything, really, as far as communicating with people.
Many of us probably knew Garry because of his passion for politics. He served as the Burlington City Councilman for 9.5 years. During this time, he helped establish a youth center and founded the Renewable Energy Committee. He also served as Mayor Pro Tem.
When Garry wanted something, Garry got it. Just like the renewable energy. I don't know where that came from. You know, we didn't have long discussions about it, but he said I wanted it, and he says I want to get that started. And not only did he get it started, he got funding for it as well, and that was very difficult to do. But Garry had his way of working and got it done.
Garry was a board member of the Community Health Center of Southeastern Iowa and the founder and past president of the South Hill Neighborhood Association. Through his work with the South Hill Neighborhood Association, he was able to bring many helping hands together for the betterment of Burlington. Garry spearheaded or helped with the South Hill Block Party, food drive, community garden, and much more. To Garry's credit, he was honored with the Spirit of South Hill Award in 2013, and it will be forever named the Garry Thomas Spirit of South Hill Award.
When he got off council, when he left council, I was still on, and I hugged him and I told him I loved him. And from that day forward, every time we saw each other, that's what we said, "Love you, man."
Tonight we honor Garry Thomas for his dedication and service to making Greater Burlington a better place.